Hi, John Boer. It's Mark again. I just got to thinking about you. Plus, I got tired of not talking to you, but I just called like 3 or 4 people on my phone. Nobody's available, so I thought I'd talk to you for a minute over the internet and see what was up with you. I got your email, and I appreciate your condolences. I'm not as bad as I was over the last few days with Wayne's death. There for a while, when somebody dies like that, Wayne, I start questioning my own life and where I want to be and yada 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 yada, all that crappy family stuff that I go put myself through month after month after year. It just bubbles up to the surface like a bad case of heartburn does. And now that it's kind of bubbled out, I'm no more maudlin about my past and my future. I'm trying not to be. Because we want to cheer each other up and, just have fun. Today's weather's been great. So I went out today and got me a Big Gulp. Wah, wah. This would not work in good old New York because it's way too big, but I love excess. What can I say? um, let's see what else is going on. I got O'Reilly on right now. He's paused because he got kind of boring for me, so I had to turn him. I had to pause him. Arrow's coming on tonight. So we have Supernatural. So I am way excited. I've got those things recorded, and you know why I recorded those things? Because commercials are for suckers. Yes, commercials are for suckers. That's my new slogan. In fact, that's going to be on my headstone if I have a headstone. I intend on being burnt up. My body just sucked into ash. And if I die before you, you're welcome to have my ash legs or ash fingers, I'm not my one finger. I won't give you my one finger because that's a horrible thing to do. But I might give you my ash hand, and therefore, in my other parts of ashes that I'll give to other people, they can include a melted hook in there, so it'll be like Captain Hook. I don't know why I'm saying this. I just had a excessive drink. Maybe that's why. Um, but I'm not making any sense. No. Uh, so, when you start thinking of dying, you start thinking of all this other crap that goes along with it. If I pay for my own funeral ahead of time, then I'll be buried. But if I don't have any money saved up or enough money saved up, I want to be burned. I can't say burned to death because I'm already dead. I want to be cremated. And my ashes spread over many supermodels. No, I don't know. I don't know. You put my ashes where you want to. Um, Maybe I'll leave you a couple things here, memorabilia stuff. I've got to make out a will. It's not like I have anything, but I'll still make out a will. A will. Wheel? Will. Will. W-I-L-L. Again, I had a big gulp. What? I'm not thinking straight. Okay. Uh, what else? Oh, I'm back on my diet. This Big Gulp that I had was Diet Big Gulp. See, it was a diet Mountain Dew, but it had cherry flavoring in it. I shouldn't have put cherry flavoring in it, but I like cherry, so I did. Uh, but yeah, Arrow's coming on tonight. I will watch Batman. Not Batman Returns, but Rise of Dark Knight, I think, tonight, because I really want to see that. Oh, I got in trouble over the weekend. You'll find this funny. Little Adoni came over for Easter, and they got me this Easter basket with all this chocolate, and I ate it in one night, okay? Because I can't have that stuff in the house, so I just have to eat it. So, that's the problem with me and chocolate. So, but he brought his little puppy dog, and his puppy dog's name is Jeff. And I thought a dog couldn't be named Jeff, but he looks just like a Jeff, so it worked out just fine. And he wanted to play Monopoly, so we went over to the clubhouse while his parents slept. Daddy slept in my bed, Mommy slept in the chair. They cleaned my house, and then they slept and watched a movie while we played Monopoly in the other room. Um, the dog stayed in here, and he walked the dog for a moment, and after walking the dog, he had his little little plastic bag in case the dog did a poopy, but so basically I just told the housing authority what happened because I knew that good old my neighbor here would tell on me that I had a dog here. So now they're looking into whether I can even have dog visits for 2 hours here in my apartment because that could be wrong. I could be breaking the lease if I have a dog visit. So I don't know. In the past, there's never been a problem. But as of right now, they're looking into it to see if I broke their precious rules. Because we don't want to break a rule. Their rule says that I have to have one window per room available for me to do a Batman flip out in case there's a fire. Now, I don't know if you've seen my body. It's looking better, but it's still kind of big. Look at those puffy cheeks. It's because I drink too many of these. But anyway, so they want me to do a Batman flip out the window if there's a fire. But you know what? The reason they want one window cleared is because they won't supply a fire extinguisher for the apartment. Wow. So, they're a little screwed up. Oh, and my neighbor bought a fire extinguisher, but they said that it didn't count because you have to replace them every year. And he said, no, you don't. And they said, yes, he did. And he said, no, you don't. See on my fire extinguisher, it says good till 2020. And they said, oh, well, I guess you don't have to replace it every year, but we thought very highly that you did. See, there's a lot of young women running the place here that are trying, and I'm not a sexist by any means, don't get me wrong, but they tend to assert their authority very dramatically because they have to seem to have to assert themselves over above anyone else in the same position so that they can show everybody that they have this authority. Well, authority is something that's earned, and it's not given because you can quote a rule book. And many of the people out here, I think, that run the place don't understand that. That's the problem. And so the trust level with the housing authority has gone way down here because there's so many just quoting the rule book to us, thou shalt nots, and pointing out when we disturb, go near violating any of the rules, and they slam the book shut on us, and either we comply or we move out. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Anywho, I keep my place nice and clean. It's nice and clean right now. So my place is always nice and clean. And I pass the inspections without a problem. There's one window available for me to do a super atomic Batman flip out of in case I burn toast. So I'm set that way. But I'm just rattling right now because I'm bored and I just want to say hey. So I hope you're doing okay. Haven't seen anything worth anything right now. Still got to watch the Bible. See, you watch Vikings, and that's good, but I watched the show right before the Vikings, which is the Bible. And I don't know if that says anything about us, but I love that Bible show. It was like my favorite. So, anywho. Well, I am going to take a visit to the water closet and get ready to watch Arrow commercial free because you know why? Because commercials are for suckers. Yeah! That's the theme of my life. And because I love to drink Big Gulps. Okay. Well, I'll let you go. And you have a good night. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Where can I stop this thing? I'm working on stopping it, John. Every time I say, oh, there, okay, now, every time I say bye, I've got to make a better dramatic exit, so I'm making one now. What?